English.
Hey everyone.
Hey, welcome back everyone to day 14.
The boss baby.
Okay, you cut me off there. Okay.
No, I didn't cut you. Just I said you were posing, so I thought maybe now he should make it
It
for
was
me.
day 14, comma.
Okay, comma and both of the boss baby.
Okay. Yeah, all right, fine.
Okay, now let's take a look.
Well, trust me, ma'am, you've got the right baby for this job.
You got the right baby for this job.
이 일에 딱 맞는 아이가 여기 있어요.
Remember from day 13, we saw that Tim was learning a very, very big secret about the baby. Right? And at the end of that short clip, we saw him gasping.
Yeah, right. 그 숨을 들이마시는 걸 그 장면까지 봤죠, 어제.
Okay, so now he was watching a little bit more, and then he finally finds out that the baby is working for someone.
아기가 누군가를 위해서 일한다는 거를 알게 됐어요.
What's his biggest hint? The sentence itself. You got the right baby for the job. You're telling someone, I'm the best person for this particular job.
이 특정한 일에 대해서, 직업에 대해서 제가 바로 딱 맞는 적임자 아기예요 라는 것이 바로 이 문장에 숨겨져 있는 가장 큰 힌트.
So Tim finally opens the door
Yes,
and he turns on the lights on the baby.
yes.
Right.
And there is something, but we just cut it.
I think he was trying to say hands up, you know, like a police officer. Freeze, hands up.
Really?
Maybe. If you listen carefully, it sounds like hands and then cut.
Okay.
Maybe not. I forgot the small details of what they
작은
said.
디테일 같은 거, 상세한 상황은 다 잊어버려가지고.
Anyways, so what was I going to say? Oh, okay, all right. So now he's finally onto the baby, right? If you remember, the last sentence was the baby had suspicion that I think the kid might be onto me.
네, 그 지난번 문장을 기억을 하시면 아기가 지금 의심을 하고 있잖아요. 그 아이가 저에 대해서 뭔가 알고 있는 것 같아요 하고 이제 의심하는 그 장면에서 이제 나오는.
Okay, but now we have definite proof.
Yes.
The kid really now knows
예.
because he caught him red-handed.
아, 이제 결정적인 장면에서 바로 포착을 했기 때문에, 포획을 했기 때문에, 잡았기 때문에 이제 이런 게 딱 바로 결정적인 증거가 되는 거죠.
Right? Anyways, when do we say a sentence like this? You got the right baby for the job. Well, we could change baby to others. You'll see in the next sentence. Is when you're trying to convince someone, like a higher up, your boss or so, when you're trying to convince them that no one else but me, I'm the person that can do this for you.
자, 여러분이 여러분보다 높은 상사나 이런 분들에게 자기가 이제 설득하고 싶을 때, 저가 이거 바로 할 수 있는 사람이에요 할 때 이 문장을 쓰는 거예요. 바로 그 다른 누구도 아닌 바로 나 이겁니다. 네.
Okay, so it's kind of like appealing to the person, right?
Why?
Because you're assuring them that they made the right choice to choose.
Then why peeling?
Appealing.
Appealing.
Yeah.
I think it's peeling, so why they are
What am I
just
peeling?
opening the
No.
skins of the fruit.
No, not peeling.
Yeah, peeling 아니고 껍질 까는 거 아니고 appealing. 호소하는 거. Okay, sorry.
Right, he's appealing.
Yeah.
So like you gave me a job and okay, let's switch that. Okay, I gave you a job
Yes.
and you want to make sure that I picked the right person, so you could say, you got the right person for the job.
Yeah, so we're gonna see the next sentence for
Right.
that. Yeah. Yeah. Read.
Right. You got the right person for this job.
당신에게는 이 일의 적임자가 있잖아요.
You got the right man for this job.
당신에게는 이 일의 적임자가 있어요. So a little bit different from the previous one. Move. 네. Previous one, but almost the same one.
It's almost the same thing. Usually in the older days, people used to say man. You got the right man for the job. But, you know, in modern days, we try to keep it equal.
Yeah, right. 그 동등하게 하려고. So not a woman or the.
Yeah. So like before we had policeman and fireman, but these days we say firefighter and police officer.
Police officer, yeah, right.
Because we want to keep it neutral now. But in the old days, they did say man, because most of the time men worked more, right, in companies and all. But these days, you can just change man to person and say you got the right person for the job.
예전에는 그 남성 명사를 많이 써가지고 man이라는 거를 많이 썼지만 요새는 이제 좀 많이 이렇게 양성 평등화 이렇게 하면서 man 대신 person을 많이 쓴다고 그래서 police officer로 바뀐 것처럼 policeman에서 이런 거 얘기를 했어요. 네, anyway, so but here in this case, you got the right person means not I sometimes.
Yes,
right?
yes. Yeah, we could be talking about a third person and say you got the right for the job.
Just tell him like that.
Right, yeah.
Tell her.
Yeah. Or you could say man, meaning not man and woman as human.
그냥 뭐 man이 꼭 남자가 아니고 그냥 인간으로서 그렇게 얘기할 수도 있죠. 그래서 제3자를 얘기할 때도 이렇게 표현할 수 있어요. So sometimes like this, the right person can be me or sometimes the other person.
Right. So it's just maybe even in an interview, like for a job, like if they talk about, do you think you can handle this kind of work? And you can proudly say, I think you've got the right man for the job.
여러분 인터뷰할 때
point
이제,
at yourself.
이제 질문을 하면 이거 여러분이 당신이 다룰 수 있다고 생각을 해요? 그러면은 바로 요 앞에 있잖아요. You got the right person for this job 하면서 이 일의 적임자가 여기 있다고 자기를 가리킨다고 그렇게 합니다.
They might like the confidence, but then again, if you do a really bad job at what they assigned you, probably it'll be
the fired one.
Yes.
You are fired.
You'll hear Mr. Trump's famous word. You're fired.
네, 트럼프 대통령 전 대통령이 아주 유명한 말이죠. 네, 그렇게 될 수도 있다고 일 잘 못하면.
So being confident is always good in an interview. So you could say this, or maybe they might think you're a little too cocky about it. But
네, 좀 잘난 척한다고 할 수도
but
있겠지만.
you know, I'd say be a little cocky and do a great job over, you know, do a horrible job and not even be confident in the first place. So.
약간 잘난 척 하더라도 일을 자신감 있게 잘하면 좋은 거 아니냐 뭐 이제 이런 얘기인 것 같은데 but sometimes it can make the impression like that kind of so too much bragging like that. You got the right person for this according to the tone.
Okay, but if you want to say brag, you have to list your achievements. So like, okay. All right, so let's say you went to a construction company.
건설 회사에 갔다고
and
합시다.
you wanted to say you got the right man for the job, fine. But if you want to use the word bragging, then you have to tell them your achievements. So, you know the Empire State Building?
I did this.
My grandfather worked on it.
That's not your achievement. Your grandfather's
It's
achievement.
family blood.
I really hate that. Yeah.
I come from a line of construction builders. You
Wow.
know? Well, I mean, it could be a brag. Who knows? Maybe it's a weak brag.
Okay.
But anyways, I mean, or I built that building over there, or something. If you keep talking about your achievements and then you say you got the right man for the job, then yeah, it's bragging plus too cocky. But if you just say, you know, confidently and give a smile and say, I really think you got the right man for the job. Trust me.
Then that's okay.
Yeah. It's
그렇게
modest
말하면
enough.
괜찮다고요. 너무 지나치게 막 그렇게 과장되게 뽐내거나 뻐기는 거 아니고 그냥 이렇게 자신 있게 말하는 거는 괜찮다고 합니다. So, did you use this a lot? I can remember this thing.
What?
You know, as a lead student in the science experience.
Yeah, I was about to mention that.
그거 얘기하려고 했대요. 지난번 에피소드.
Okay, no, like, all right, going back to that old story, if you don't know, you can watch the previous episode.
Add the link.
Right. She'll add a link to it. All right, yes, I was the team leader of our science group. And at first, when I didn't know the other kids' intentions, they told me, hey, I think you should be the leader for this. And, you know, I was kind of happy that they trusted, because it felt like everyone was trusting me.
Everyone acknowledged you.
Right. They were trusting me to do a good job. So I was actually kind of proud of it. So I told everyone, guys, you got the right man for the job.
But later on, you wanted to refuse that, but the kids say, we got the right person for this job.
That's Well, sort of like that, yes.
나중에는 이제 처음엔 자기가 얘기했지만 나중에 애들이 막 이런 식으로 밀어붙였을 거야. Forcing you.
Were you there? How do you know?
I can see the procedures went on.
Later on, when I refused, some kid, this Indian kid, he was like, but you're the right man for the job, Dave. I'm like, I really want to punch you right now, but I did it.
네, 어쨌거나 너 정말 한 번만 우기고 싶다 했지만 그래도 하긴 했대요. Okay, so next.
Okay?
이 일에 딱 맞는 아이가 여기 있어요.
You got the right baby for this job.
이 일에 딱 맞는 아기가 여기 있어요.
You got the right baby for this job.
당신에게는 이 일에 적임자가 있잖아요.
You got the right person for this job.
당신에게 이 일에 적임자가 있잖아요.
You got the right man for this job.
Okay, so thank you everyone.
All right, so we will finish day 14 here. We'll see you all, hopefully we'll see you all for day 15, the last day of week 3.
Wow. Okay.
Right?
Yeah, really, really fast. Every time when Friday
Right,
comes,
yeah.
yeah.
I don't even know what I did. The whole week is blurred.
Monday I opened my eyes in the morning and then I found, wow, it's just Friday afternoon, not in the morning even.
Yep.
Okay, so wow.
Yeah, it's a big blur to me. I know I did something. I'm just not sure what I did.
Okay, so bye everyone.
All right, so we'll finish here and we will see you tomorrow. See ya.
Bye.